I'm going to analyze the Baylor baseball roster. There's 38 players on the team, which is the number you're supposed to have. They had to cut a lot of guys. They had over 50 in the fall or something like that. So they only have like one 50-year senior, though they do have some juniors as well, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 18 juniors. And they have a lot of freshmen too. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 freshmen. And that's not including 2 redshirt freshmen, so 12. In terms of sophomores, there is like 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. So yeah, there's a lot of first year players that are transfers, by the way. I mean, I'm going to count that up as terms of first year transfers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's a lot of that. As you can tell, that's a lot of first year in the program. I mean, and I'm going to go over like the position by position. First base, there's just like 2 of those true first basemen, but infield could play baseman too, first base. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 catchers on the team. In terms of infielders, which I'm going to also include one player that plays outfield as well. There's, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 players that play infield. Now, in terms of outfielders, I'm going to go right ahead and include 2. There's actually not just one guy, but 2 that are infielders that play outfield. In terms of outfielders, and there's even some pitchers that could be in the outfield also this year. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. Now, in terms of pitchers, which I'm going to include those that can be a two-way player as well, just to be fair. I mean, there's 1, 2 left-handers, left-handed pitchers on the team, while the rest are like right-handed, by the way. That's a lot of righties. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I will say this, Will Rigney, he was banged up last year. I don't know if he's going to be able to play, when he's going to play. But there's been a multiple podcasts and YouTube videos about the Baylor baseball program, which I'm going to share in the description below. And there's 3 good ones. One just about the culture, one about the interview with Mitch Thompson, and the other one is just a new podcast today. They're just talking about overall as a team. So as you can tell, there's a lot of new faces, and we're picked 9th in the Big 12. And they have a lot of home games this year. I mean, 36 of them. And to be honest, I don't have high expectations. All I ask is just to go to the Big 12 tournament, which I know it sounds cliche, and just get in the tournament, Big 12 tournament, and see what happens. They could finish as high as 6 in the conference. It's just tough. Especially when you have some question marks on, like, you only return like one batter. I mean, player with at least significant, and not really significant batting time, but I mean, only 72 at bats last year on the team. I mean, and only one starter out, like, overall. Besides, the bullpen is the bullpen. So it's gonna be an interesting year, and the season starts this Friday, actually, against Central Michigan. And Central Michigan's an NCAA tournament team. They made it their last few years, so they're not a pushover by any means. Yeah, they only have like 3 road games. Like, of course, before Big 12 play. Okay, that's 3. Yeah, just 3 road games before Big 12, and that's only one time, and that's it. And then their first another road series is Oklahoma State in the Big 12. So there's like 6. Yeah, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of road prep. It's a lot of home games, as you could tell on the schedule here. And I'm going to give Mitch Thompson time. And I know they don't have a lot of offensive production coming back either, because, let's face it, we lost some guys to the transfer portal, like Trey Richardson, who's not TCU or in MLB draft. And I know this team wants to be more of a power team, but thing is, we have a question marks there, and we do have some capable guys. It's just, they're very, very young, and they're going to take time to develop. It's not going to be like an overnight fix either. It's probably going to take at least a few years to even think about NCAA tournament. If they make it to the NCAA tournament in year 1, that's a bonus for me. It would be. But I'm not going to count on it necessarily. Let's just make the Big 12 tournament, see what happens from there. I mean, anything could happen in a conference tournament if you just get there. And there's only 9 teams in the Big 12, and you're picked last. You're going to at least meet expectations, if not exceed them, possibly. But it all depends on injuries and how the ball rolls. I mean, and all that. Bounces, and like, just hit it just right, and you got some breaks go your way, or it doesn't go your way. So we'll have to wait and see. And they're going to try to steal some bases, of course. They're going to try to, at least in year 1, while being smart if they're down, of course. They want to be aggressive. I mean, that's what I've heard. But I'm going to put those videos in the description below so y'all could see it. Anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribing. I'll see you guys later. 5 subscribers, we're on the road to it. Let's go.